That's why we weren't able to be in the Champions League now, because Real Madrid outclassed us. So simple, and we took it in good faith. We were won. But the thing is, the crazy part is that every other person takes losing and they just take it and let it go. But Arsenal, Arsenal fans have been so heartbroken to the point that they are being delusional at this point. They just keep dreaming of things that are not presently happening. They are dreaming of things like there are some comments that some Arsenal fans have made that have really been crazy. Someone saying that Arteta has done much more than Pep. How will you say that? And there are no awards to show? Really? That's some crazy shit. So I just had to express how I feel, because if I was in a club like Arsenal, I would have just kept quiet. After what happened presently, I would have kept quiet, because that's the best thing.
Okay, Excel. City are champions of England for the 4th consecutive season. How does that feel like?
It was expected, at least it was expected, even though Arsenal would claim that they had an impressive run and they were the best and this and their players were outstanding and the rest. The title, it goes like this: whoever wins is crowned champion. So they didn't still have the mentality to win. In Rodri's words, Rodri said after we won the Premier League that when Arsenal came to play us, they didn't come to win us. He said when he saw that mentality, he knew that we will always do it. We just needed them to slip up. And when they slipped up, we did it. We went on our winning streak and we won. They are still sore losers crying about being spectacular this season. Because how can you have a spectacular season and you don't have anything to show for it? Let's take an example. Real Madrid has a spectacular season, and they are still the winners of the Spanish La Liga, and they are still contending for UEFA Champions League. So what is the essence of having an outstanding season and you don't have anything to show for it? At that point, I think that's useless. I won't pray that for anybody to work hard and you don't win, you don't achieve anything, and you feel that is outstanding. No. I don't really like that. When City had an outstanding season, you saw that there was no way for anyone to clinch the title from them. As at last season, when we had treble, everybody saw it was outstanding and there were evidences to show for it. But how would they have an outstanding season and there's practically nothing to show for it? And at some point, this is a repetition, because Arsenal keeps having their hopes crushed by us, because they will perform, they will do their best, and it seems like it's not good enough. As I always say, the thing is that we wait for them to slip up. I said that Arsenal has near success syndrome.
Yeah, it happened last season and this season.
It was shown again. It's not as if they do their best. Other teams that do their best, when it comes down to it, they always win. Look at Bayer Leverkusen. After 120 years, they are not able to win the league. When Xabi Alonso came, with hard work, they did their best and they were even invisible. They were unbeaten and they were able to win the league. And they are still contesting in other competitions. So this idea of that they have that they did their best and what they call it, their players are outstanding. If your players are outstanding, your players left, and most of them that have left have been able to win titles. And the players that are still there haven't been able to. No, it's appalling.
Okay, still really talking about Arsenal though. How about the stats? The stats that are all over social media. Saka having created the highest amount of chances this season and all of that.
Yeah, their stats are all over. But at our last game, the person that they used to compare Saka, because the person that's closely linked with Saka scored a hat-trick. Foden scored a hat-trick. So, no matter how crazy the stats are still showing that the players they are comparing, they still perform. It's not as if it's not their best season. Saka is impressive, we won't lie about that. But it's not just about being impressive. If you're impressive, there should be rewards to show that, oh, I did this, I was this impressive. If you want to win anything, you have to outclass the next person. That's why we weren't able to be in the Champions League now, because Real Madrid outclassed us. So simple, and we took it in good faith. We were won. But the thing is, the crazy part is that every other person takes losing and they just take it and let it go. But Arsenal fans have been so heartbroken to the point that they are being delusional at this point. They just keep dreaming of things that are not presently happening. They are dreaming of things that, like, there are some comments that some Arsenal fans have made that have really been crazy. Someone saying that Arteta has done much more than Pep. How will you say that? And there are no awards to show? Really? That's some crazy shit. So I just had to express how I feel, because if I was in a club like Arsenal, I would have just kept quiet. After what happened presently, I would have kept quiet, because that's the best thing. You focus on the next season. That's just how it is. That's how you move on. Every other person, that's how we handle it. If you didn't do well this season, you just focus on the next season and you put in the work. But you cannot start crying about spilled milk when the milk has been spilled. It's really tiring. But I feel that that's their own way of dealing with it. So yes, they can keep showing the stats until the football season starts again. We will bear with them while we keep on winning more trophies.
Well, we don't mind seeing the stats.
No problem.
The difference between City and Arsenal was the mentality, and that was what Rodri stated immediately after City were crowned champions. Now let's focus on City. Phil Foden got himself a hat-trick on the final day of the season. There was some form of argument in the fan base that Oli Watkins deserved to be the EPL's player of the season, having scored more goals and more assists compared to Foden. But after the award, Foden got himself a hat-trick to shut up those fan base, to prove that he deserves the award. And then Erling Haaland also backed the Golden Boot. So let's get your review on City players.
Foden has been spectacular in terms of goal scoring and assists. He has been spectacular in the sense that final match, he came up and he showed up big. He was able to score a hat-trick in the final game in immense pressure, because no matter how crazy and no matter how fun it was, that was a deciding match to decide who would be the Premier League winner. He was able to score. Then, as at our game before this match, Haaland too stepped up and scored a brace. So, in terms of prolific form, Guardiola too has been scoring. Everybody has been on their best. So, in terms of bagging 3 goals and showing up in the last match, it was really incredible.
You guys were 2-1 up. You were 2-0 up, and then Kudu scored a very spectacular goal, that overhead kick, and it gave Arsenal supporters hope that if they win the game, hopefully City might get some drop points.
Yes.
Did you at any point doubt that your team was going to deliver?
The crazy part is that Arsenal fans were hopeful that probably West Ham will be able to pull up a draw with City at Etihad. The fact that the Premier League title is at sight, no. I don't think that will ever be possible. City is not a team that will get to the final and not deliver. That's just how it is.
Okay, thank you, Alpha Excel. It's always a pleasure having you on the show.
It's always a pleasure to talk about football, especially when you win like this.
Yeah, especially when you just back the EPL title. Alright, that's it from us. Kindly give this video a like. Manchester City beat West Ham 3-1 at the Etihad. City have been crowned champions of England. Give this video a like. Let's know your comments in the game. For viewers who have not still subscribed to this channel, you're watching Everything Football with Alpha Excel and OTIS. Kindly hit on the subscribe option. You're going to see it here on this part of your screen. Just hit here so you see our videos the moment they are released. So until next time, this channel remains everything.